Recently, President Trump destroyed the nuclear sites of Iran, claiming to completely obliterate their nuclear capabilities, and in doing this, avoiding a long, continuous war and striking and attacking the main threat, calling now for peace and stability, and keeping the U.S. out of another potential war in Iraq like in times past, putting both Iran and Israel in the place where they should agree to peace. And yet you still see a push for war, for the war to continue, and now an information war from parts of the media claiming perhaps the strikes did not obliterate the nukes, rather only set them back a few months, and that it is necessary for ground troops and regime change, anything to keep the war going. And as we know, there is profit for some individuals at the top when it comes to war, a crippling of the economy and the country, which are pleasing to foreign and even domestic interests. Chaos, a crippled economy, destruction, war leads to calls for more control, thus leading to the coming of the Antichrist. 1 John 5:19, we know that we are of God and the whole world lies under the sway or influence of the wicked one. So with there being an influential force to stop peace and continue war, continue chaos and attack Israel and America, does this mean all of Israel is the Israel of God? Romans 9:6, not as though the word of God has taken no effect, for they are not all Israel, which are of Israel. Galatians 6:16, as many walk according to this rule, peace be on them, and mercy upon the Israel of God. So there is an Israel, and then there is an Israel of God, those who are apostate, and those who go against the counsel of God, and those who are of God and actually follow Him. With Iran leadership being totally against God, and with the heart and mindset to wipe Israel off the map, they are seen for who they are clearly, enemies of God. But is Israel beyond reproach? Is this a black and white issue? Or are there people within Israel who want the war to continue? Are there people in our media who push the interests of apostate Israel? And are they trying to influence the U.S. into a long, continuous war? Be not deceived, for all Israel are not all the Israel of God. Revelation 3:9, behold, I will make them who are of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie, behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. God's chosen people or not, there is a force and influence in every people to compromise and give in to other interests that are not of peace and are not of God, but self-interests. And ultimately, God is not only dealing with the Gentile nations who are the enemies of God and the enemies of Israel, but also those who say they are Jews but are not, rather of Satan, or rather fighting for their own self-interests. So can there be peace today? Is God using the president to expose those who are fighting for interests contrary to peace? Ultimately, this Middle East conflict will continue until the return of Jesus. But pray for peace. Pray for your president, that God would lead and guide him to action fit for God's will and for peace, not war.